What is up, everybody? It is Wick here. I'm gonna go do some sourcing, vlog, you know, all that good stuff. I'm at the post office dropping off some eBay packages, and I have had to park the furthest I've ever parked before. Usually I park on the street right in front of it, but I've had to park all the way to the very end. There was one spot left. I think this is technically for post office vehicles, but no places on the street or in the parking lot, so I don't know, a big holiday rush maybe. Who knows, but let's go out and try to make some money today. Just got out of Goodwill, and I picked up this Monopoly Bears Collector's Edition. $2.99. The box is in just excellent shape. They have it taped up here, so I didn't really open it to look in. I probably should have, especially after the last game I got here and was missing all the pieces. But I won't take the stickers off until I check. So, with the box being in this good a condition, I'm pretty sure it's probably good inside. But for $2.99, it looks like they're selling on eBay for about 30 bucks. The only one on there right now is like a new one for like 80. So I did see that one sold for 30. I don't like picking up too many used games because I got still a bunch that I need to go through, count the pieces, and deal with. But, you know, it was a pretty good deal, so I didn't just want it to sit there. And I might end up selling it on Amazon if everything's in excellent condition. I picked up a bunch of diapers or something. Tranquility ATNs. They're 99 cents a piece. They had a big box of them, 11 of them. So I went ahead and bought them. I'll make about $5 or $6 a piece on them. Figured I'd have a great rank, so it's about $55, $60 there. Should easily make. I always feel weird buying that kind of stuff, especially in that quantity, but the girl at checkout, she was pretty fun with it. So yeah, I'm gonna make some money on the diapers and gonna make some money on Monopoly. I'll sell anything. So here I am in the Home Depot looking at clearance. A lot of good stuff I'm seeing, especially right here, this Nighthawk router here that was 200 marked down to 45. And already started filling up the cart and checking out the rest of the clearance in the store, and ended up doing pretty well. Even got some drain cleaner for my house. Came in for boxes and found a ton of stuff. Should make a few $100s. I'll go over it later once I get to the garage. Just got off Home Depot and spent $494.98. And I think I'll make about $700-ish profit in the end if everything holds price well. And just came in for boxes, really. They had a bunch of stuff marked down. I'll go over it here when I get to the garage. Favorite find in there was the Nighthawk router, which was $45, still selling for about $150 on Amazon. So I'm not sure what the profit will be after fees on that. But it should be probably around $80, I'm guessing. So yeah, pretty awesome. I'm back home, everybody. Let me show you what I picked up this morning. Unfortunately, it is always insanely cloudy every time I record a video in here. And I always feel bad. But went to a couple Goodwills and Salvation Army and ended up picking up some pretty decent stuff this morning. I'm not going to be going out anymore today and sourcing because I got a lot of Amazon stuff to do. But let me show you here. I picked up this little turtle light. I've picked up one of these at a garage sale before. I think I paid $5 for it then. And it was, had a pink, like, translucent shell. This one's kind of like, looks like a turtle shell. It's kind of translucent. But I really like them. And I pretty much bought it for me just to be in the house. I do remember looking up the pink one. And this is actually when I was selling on Etsy a little bit. And it was selling for about 25, 30 bucks on Etsy. So I don't know if this one, you know, holds the same value. But again, I bought it for myself. This was kind of surprising. This was $6.99 at Goodwill. It is a Samsung Blu-ray player. It says it does work on there, but I don't trust that one bit. I will test it. Selling new Samsung on Amazon is pretty much a no-no, so I will be selling this obviously as used anyway. But it does sell for like 45 bucks used, and I'm surprised they only wanted $6.99. they got random DVD players there priced more than that, just plain DVD players. So maybe they thought it was a DVD player. Maybe somebody just doesn't know technology well. I don't know, but I picked it up because there's some money to be made, and that was a great price for it. This was a pretty cool find, I think. I have not been able to open it because it is mummified. The box is in pretty rough shape anyway, but this is Playmobil, and I think this is the first I've ever bought. I have looked up some in the past I've seen. It just hasn't been worth it based on the price, but it's pretty rare that I come across this stuff. But I do know that, you know, it can sell, especially the vintage stuff like this. So this is pretty old. I don't know how old, and not sure what country this originates from. I think the UK is where it originates from, so I don't know how many stores sell this, you know, as new. Just not too knowledgeable about it. But I did look up this, and, you know, it's selling for around $100 or more if it's complete. I doubt it's going to be complete. I bought it because I seen parts being sold for a decent amount. Like the little tower here sold for like $25 plus shipping. I think the flag I seen sold for like $10. So the figures, if they're all in there, you know, I might be able to get $10, $15 on those. Horse maybe 10. It's probably going to be parted out. And for $5, being old, I figure I cannot lose on this, even if there's just a few pieces. But we did have a Star Wars game recently that I bought. I didn't think I could lose on either because it sold for 150 used incomplete, but it was missing all the figures, all 31 figures, and then the rest of the pieces weren't really valuable, so kind of lost out on that. So we'll see. It might not even be what's in there. You never know. But picked up some video games. Usually I pick these up pretty rarely because you just don't see them. But they just brought this out on the cart. It's a Crash Insane Trilogy. This just came out recently, and it's still selling used for about $44. So I'll make about $30 after fees in the end. After I get these stickers off, I'll also be able to sell it as, I think, very good condition. Just depends. Damage? No. Just depends on how it looks when it's all done. Either way, it should land me $30. Pretty cool find there. And I picked up this to go in the collection. This is just Galaga. It's not worth a whole lot. It's worth about $7-10. I just thought it was a cool game that I wanted to put in my collection. And anytime I can find those at a somewhat decent price, I like to pick them up. I picked up this for $5. Didn't want to pay that much, and it was originally $13.99. But on Amazon, it's selling for $34.99 with a decent rank. Again, I've been mentioning these in my videos, these cross-stitch. Certain ones have been selling well. And I picked up Marble Madness, a retro game. I really am into collecting these. I do not own this, and it's complete and in very good condition with the manual. So that's going in the collection. I think it's like a $15 game complete. I could be mistaken. Either way, it was only $2.99, so I added it to the collection. But pretty good profits, I think. I think I'm going to make over $100 for sure on this stuff. Maybe even get to $150, just depends on how that Playmobil goes. Stopped in Walmart, and I only picked up some carrots and a peeler because I'm tired of peeling potatoes with a knife, and it's just like, man, why don't I just get one of those peelers? What am I doing? So I went and got one of those. I'm going to make some curry here, get some food in me, and then I get to work on Amazon. If only you could smell this curry right now. It's amazing. I've had a couple of people in the past ask me my recipe for the curry. I'm by no means a curry expert. It's just something I've been putting together through trial and error over the past few months. But at the end of this video, I'll just go ahead and show you what I do to make it. So anyone interested, just after the video's done, just keep watching and you'll see. So let me show you real quick what I picked up at Home Depot. Nothing exciting except for the router. You got these pathway lights. They were $4.50. I'll make about $10 on those. I actually bought some of these when they were $8 for myself. I just wasn't enough profit in them to worry about then to buy them all. But Yeah, with $4.50 I can make about $10. The price went up a little bit as well. I got this big light down here. That was about 20 bucks. I'll make about $45 on that, selling for like $88 on Amazon. And a lot of this lighting stuff here, like I think this was the one I'll make about $25 a piece on. There's 4 of them. I think this is the one I'll make $30 a piece on. And then you got these, which I don't even remember. I think it was like $10 or $15 a piece actually on those. And then just more, I don't even remember the profits. I'm at least doubling my money on all of this. I think a little bit more on almost everything. I picked up 5 of these Honeywell thermostats, which were $13, and they sell for $45, so I'll make about $20 a piece on those. And that's pretty much it out of Home Depot, but still, that's going to be some great profits in the end on that stuff. Not sure exactly what the profits are going to be. I think around $600-700, especially with the router and there's some diapers, or not sure if they're actually diapers. Some sort of protection. Be selling those, and I got to clean this up. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Here it is. Got the garage cleaned up a bit here. I still got that's trash over there, box trash, and a bunch of trash over here I have to put out next time the garbage guy is around. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. Got it all done. Got most of the pallet stuff stacked over there in the totes. For now, I'll save it and sell it at a garage sale. If I end up needing more space, I'll just donate it and get it out of here, because there's only a couple $100 there, and I don't need to be taking up too much space. But always happy when the garage is cleaner. That's going to do it for this video. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. This has been Wick. Till next time. First, take a can of coconut milk and put it in a nice big pot, and then fill the can with water. Kind of let it soak to get all the coconut milk off the sides, because a lot of times it'll just be really clumpy. And then put it into the pan or the pot as well. Then you're just going to turn it on medium heat to start. I use tofu in my curry, not meat, so if you want to add like chicken or beef or something like that, might want to look up another video on how long to cook that and how to deal with that. But my tofu, I just put in an air fryer for about 10-15 minutes just to give it a little bit of a crispy edge before I actually put it in the pan. So I kind of prep that as I am letting stuff heat up. I do the same with potatoes. I just cut them into slices, and I put them in the air fryer just for a little bit, just to kind of bake them just slightly, because I just like it that way. You don't have to do that though. So I use this masaman curry paste. It's my favorite flavor of curry. So I get this on Amazon. Usually get them in a bulk pack to last me a while. I'm just going to open this can and put it all in there with the coconut milk. So there's the paste into the coconut milk and pot, and you just kind of stir it all together as it's heating up. Get that nice and mixed in there, and that will be your paste being formed to make some delicious curry. So once it's heated up, then I'm going to start adding the tofu, and I put carrots in, and then I'll add the potatoes that are about ready, and then after that, ingredients, which I'll show you. I also eat the bamboo shoots as well, so I add those. You can really add any kind of vegetable or anything you want to it. I've added corn before, beans, pretty much anything, but this, I really do like the sliced bamboo shoots. So here's everything in the pot, and another thing I usually put in is green pepper, but they were out of green pepper at the grocery today, so I'm just not going to add it this time, but I usually add 1 green pepper in too. But now with everything in here, I'm going to go ahead and turn up the heat a bit, kind of bring it to a boil there, and then I'll start adding a few more ingredients. So here's what else I will be adding. I add a tablespoon of sugar, half a tablespoon of fish sauce, and then half a tablespoon of tamarind sauce or tamarind paste concentrate. And then I just add crushed red peppers to my, whatever discretion you want to use them. I put quite a bit in there because I like a bit more heat when I'm eating it. You can also put stuff in there like the curry powder and really any other kind of flavoring you want. It's a great thing about curry. You can kind of mix whatever you want in there. And once you mix all that, you're just going to stir it all in. You're going to let it boil. I usually let it boil for about 5 to 8 minutes. Give it some nice cooking, and then turn it back down to a medium. Kind of let it simmer for about 10-15 minutes. And usually make rice as well, so when it gets close to being done, I'll get my rice ready, and I like to pour it over the rice. So now it's just the waiting game. So here it is, all done. I've added it to the rice, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. Can't wait to start eating it. It's pretty easy to make, and it's real flexible. What you can add to it, you can tweak it to the way you like it. But thanks for watching. This has been Wick. Until next time.